All right, guys, what is going on? So a report came out like 5 minutes ago here. Kind of weird, right? Because it's not set in stone. Nothing is, pen has not hit the paper here. But a report came out saying, quote unquote, the New York Jets are expected to sign cornerback Logan Ryan, ex-Titan, ex-Patriot, ex-Scarlet Knight, to a one-year contract. All right, so, when you actually look at it, it does kind of look a little weird because nobody else is really saying this right now. And like I said, it's just expected to sign. You never really see like things come out like that. But let's just, let's take it with a grain of salt and let's just look at it from at face value. Let's just say Logan Ryan signs with the Jets, whether it's in 5 minutes, whether it's in 30 minutes, whether it's in 2 days, whatever. Logan Ryan is wearing the green and white next season. What would that mean for this Jets team? In my personal opinion, I think it would be a huge boost. Logan Ryan has been one of my favorite players for the last couple seasons now, even when he was in New England. And I know whatever, Jets fans aren't supposed to like Patriot players and vice versa. But here's the deal. Logan Ryan's a versatile player. Logan Ryan is not afraid to hit people. He's played in a very, very complex defensive system, and he's had success both in New England and both in New England and Tennessee. I think Logan Ryan would be a huge addition to this Jets team. And then also, I just kind of want to mention this too. When you look at what Joe Douglas has done throughout the offseason, and you compare him apples to apples with Mike Maccagnan, just as far as, the moves that they made, because both guys kind of entered in a very similar fashion, with both having a lot of cap room and whatnot. Obviously Maccagnan kind of had his work cut out for him as far as finding a quarterback of the future, where Joe Douglas kind of inherited that, hopefully. But when you look at Joe Douglas and what he's done, it's kind of, and comparing him to Mike Maccagnan, it's kind of like the tortoise and the hare. Mike Maccagnan was very eager and aggressive in free agency. Like, let's bring Cromartie back. Let's bring Darrelle Revis back. Let's trade our picks for, guys like Brandon Marshall and sign Ryan Fitzpatrick and do all these crazy things. Where Joe Douglas is kind of like more, I'm just going to take kind of who's available and we're going to make it work, and we're not going to commit to anybody long term. We're not just going to start throwing out these mega deals, these 4 or 5 year contracts. We're going to play things a little bit more smart as we move forward into the future. Who's going to be good fits, who are going to be, which players are going to be good culture style of guys. And we've seen that with guys like McGovern, guys like, who else? Frank Gore is another one, right? They're not the top, like the cream of the crop as far as talent goes, or even like the best available, but these guys all kind of have a similar thing in common, right? All guys have either great leadership, have had great careers so far, durability, and high ceilings outside of Frank Gore, because he's so old, but a lot of these guys have really high ceilings still. So that's kind of been the tale of Joe Douglas. And you look at what he's done so far. Really the 3 biggest needs of the Jets offseason, position-wise: cornerback, O-line, and edge. He's definitely helped out 2 of those 3, right? I definitely think the offensive line with McGovern, with Becton now coming in, possibly the Pro Bowl guard from the Saints coming in too. We don't really know about that. I don't really think there's much interest, but it's a possibility. But even guys like Greg Van Roten and whatnot, George Fant is another one. He totally reloaded this offensive line. Then you look at corner, we go from having a desolate positional group at cornerback with having just, injuries all around. Our top guys underperforming, Darryl Roberts, Trumaine Johnson underperforming. We just have like these practice squad players playing and whatnot. Greg Williams is sitting there carrying his own weight, getting the best out of that group. And now Joe Douglas just completely pounces on the cornerback position, getting guys like Pierre Desir, hopefully Logan Ryan now, Quincy Wilson. We already had Blessian Austin, again, out of Rutgers. Arthur Mallette coming back. He's done a really, really, really nice job at cornerback this offseason. Is it perfect? Are we going to have a top 5 secondary or a top 5 cornerback room in the league? Probably not, but it's going to be formidable. It's going to be a group that you can trust and you can put out there and just move forward with, right, with Greg Williams. So it's not done. I don't know if Logan Ryan's going to be a Jet or not. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'm just taking it with a grain of salt. But hey, if Logan Ryan does sign with the Jets, I've been vocal about that for, quite some time. This is a dude who really burst onto the scene rookie year, right? Third round pick out of Rutgers. I think he had 5 picks his first year too, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, really started to impress Bill Belichick. Second year in the league, 2014, where he was kind of in that crowded cornerback room with Revis and Browner and these guys. So, and yet he was able to stick around and make an impact. So I'll leave it there. I would love Logan Ryan on the team. I don't know if this is like going to get done or it's just a sketchy situation, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and go Jets.